Yes, sir. The lightning crackling, baby. Whoa. That's all I can say. Is whoa. Because this thing got interested. A lot interesting. Good people. Don't forget to hit the like button. Coming through the door, they once again playing games with my notifications and my reach. But we got something very interesting to cover today. Juice revealed a lot. He sat down on a podcast show out in Florida, and he just did it up. And this is a man who realizes that he's forever going to be known for what happened to his wife. His football career, all that's done and done. He's just like, I can't change anybody's mind. Ain't no need of me trying no more. That's done. Only thing now I can control is how I handle things from here on. Being bitter ain't gonna help nothing. It's not gonna help one thing. Now, OJ or Renthal did something very different than I've ever seen him do in life. He was very candid and very clear, very concise and precise on all the events leading up to actually this Kris Jenner situation when she was Kardashian and before she was Kardashian. Juice explained a lot of that. And clearly, he had no interest in Kris Jenner. He just wasn't attracted to her. It was his woman. And even how Kris met up with Rob Kardashian. The movies, the stories that were told are actually not true. OJ explained how they met, and he had another shocking reveal.
Ended up buying Rothschild's house, right? And that's what we would play. That's before I got my court and before Bob Dylan got their court. And she would let us continue to play on the golf course. What people don't, nobody seem to know is that Bob Kardashian and Priscilla, they went out for about a year. They actually did.
I'm just like, that's Elvis Presley's wife?
Yeah, Priscilla Presley. You know,
I'm picturing Kris like...
Priscilla Presley and Rob Kardashian was dating after they bought the Rothschild house. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So for me, that turned a whole new door. Because no one knew Priscilla Presley, because everyone act like Priscilla Presley just loved Elvis, and it was just after Elvis passed or whatever, you know, it was just That was her love for life, and like she's just supposed to be internally married to Elvis, and that's it. But her and Rob Kardashian used to get down for about a year before Kris even came into the picture. Now, let's get into some other stuff from the juice.
Him and his brother, Bob and Tom, total bachelor. And Bob came home from a trip in New York once and said, I think I met the girl I'm gonna marry. She was an airline stewardess. And
This is while he's with Kris, right?
Kris who?
Jenner.
All right, let's back up here.
Yeah. I thought we were talking about Kardashian, no?
We're talking Kardashian.
Yeah.
So Kardashian is coming back from a trip to New York.
Got
A
it. Meets
business
the
trip.
airline stewardess.
He meets an airline stewardess who is Kris. And he tells me he's met the girl he's gonna marry.
So, Juice right there clarifies Kris Jenner was an airline stewardess who met Rob on a plane. Rob got off the plane and I just met my wife. She probably took him right into the Mile High Club. Very telling details from the Juice. So Juice openly admits that she was an airline stewardess. Now, they've had this Kardashian show for I don't know how many years. When did we ever hear she was a flight attendant, airline stewardess, whatever you want to call it today? When did you ever hear that? How about next to never? They never divulged those details. They never gave up that information. They didn't render that important. See, when you don't render something important, it ceased to be a big situation. So they didn't see that, but for some reason she did not want people to know she was a stewardess. Right? But the Juice keep going.
Really nice. But I was dating nuts.
You know
dating models.
You know the rumor.
Yeah, but the rumor ain't true. It's not even nowhere close to being true. No, it's just that I've never been attracted to her, and I never suspected she was ever attracted to me. So that was never a case.
Because
See, that's the thing. Juice wasn't even attracted to this woman. So Juice is like, look, I'm not even attracted to her. I'm the Juice. You know what I'm having every night? She's good for Bob. Let Bob have that. Bob, that's the love of his life.
We were in Palm Springs at the Nabisco. Sports, big, it used to be down the shore, and it's Nabisco. And it's all these athletes, that's there from all these different sports. And we're on the team Nabisco. And Kris now is with Bruce. And I played golf. I was with Paul Barbieri, and I had my 2 young kids with me. And I'd come back to play golf, and I sat at the pool, and Kris came over and asked me if I was going to play golf tomorrow. And if I did, could I invite Bruce? Because Bruce is shy, and Bruce, you'll never go and ask these guys, could you please invite him to play golf? I said, well, look, Paula's got to do a shoot up at Joshua Tree. So I really don't think I'm going to play golf tomorrow. All right, next day come, breakfast, I'm at the pool, I'm reading a book, My kids are in the pool. The girls are in the pool. And Kris comes over, and she's with one of the Garvey girls, and says, OJ, you going to play today? And I said, no, I got the kids here, and, boom. And she says, OJ, we're here. My kids knew Kris and Bob, they knew real well. She says, my kids say, we're here, we'll watch. Sydney, she's got a phone, key to the room. If they get tired, they go to the room. When we eat, we'll come on, Bruce would love to play golf with you. Come on. Well, I'm not the hardest guy in the world talking to playing golf, right?
Yeah.
It's right, our kids.
Well, he's also
good.
an Olympic athlete at that time, right?
Yeah, but Bruce is a different egg, as we now know.
Yeah.
He's a different egg, and so we know. Now, this is going to get even more interesting, people, because now that you see Juice has fallen into this position, they're getting ready to deliver something to my house, so they called me. But the thing is that people haven't noticed or has noticed is that he's explaining this to get to a point. And what is that point? That's what people might be asking. Well, what's the point? I don't get the point. What is OJ trying to say? Why is he breaking this point up? And let's get to the point of why he's explaining why Kris was trying to get him to be friends with Bruce, because Bruce is shy, and play golf with him and introduce him to the guys.
So anyway, I go play golf with him. Get back, everything is cool, everything is great. A couple of years later, I'm fighting for custody of my kids. And Kris is on, I don't know if it was Katie Couric on The View. And the conversation is me fighting for custody and what kind of father am I? And they asked her, and she said, well, all I can tell you is we're in Palm Springs once, and he took off and played golf and left his kids by themselves at the pool.
Oh, shit.
I think it's the last time anybody other than a family member dying or something that I literally cried. I cried. I thought I'd always been a great friend to Kris. I always liked her. I always thought she was a good person. And at that time, I think they were just building the Kardashian name, and it hurt.
Yeah.
It hurts now.
Sure.
I'm getting emotional now.
And you see, that really bothered him, because that woman sat on national television and told a lie right when she was trying to build the family brand. And because she wanted to jump against OJ, she told a bold-faced lie in front of the world. OJ didn't leave his kids and just go away to play golf. That's stupid. He would never do that. He would take his kids with him golfing all the time. Juice was never like that. And the fact that he knows that y'all begged him to go play with this guy, and then you did that, just let him know. And it hurt him, because he was like, wow, I've never done anything to y'all. Your kids was at my house, around him most of the time. Not even Nicole. Mostly they hanging around the daughters. OJ was there. Nicole be out with her. But these are the lies that people could tell on national TV. That they know it's going to get watched by millions of viewers around the world, and it can have influence on a trial when someone is fighting for custody of their children. and visitation rights. This is where people need to mind their own business. I've seen this thing go left when other family members or friends try to come and help out in a custody situation and try to give their 2 cents on what they saw and be character witnesses. That never flows well when you're talking about the overall picture of things. It never flows well. When you start talking about the overall picture, right? That never flows well. So he decided to just let it go. Let them do them. He gonna live his life and just let it go. I mean, there's more things that was said. Go check out that podcast, and definitely shouts out to O.J. Simpson. I don't think he did it. I know he didn't do it. So that's that. Cash App questions. Everybody's got some Cash App questions, and thank you. And for those who want to post a question in the Cash App, send your Cash Apps to Carceno. It's $ and Carceno. Then you'll see me with a green shirt. It says Carceno for life in there. That's me. Okay. What do you think about, what is this? Black Soprano family. I love Black Soprano family. Benny the Butcher, all those guys, man, definitely. They on the up and up, man. I listen to everything that they popping, really. Oh, this person did this just to hate. DJ Academics is moving up, and it seems like you're moving down with Kwame Brown. Oh, wow. Okay. Then you shouldn't be listening to me. If I'm moving down, but thank you for the Cash App, but if I'm moving down, then I don't know. How does that affect you? Are you moving up? Is that what you trying to tell me? I don't get it. Cino don't pay Charleston White any mind. This guy will do anything for clout. Feds. Okay, he's trying to say he's the feds. Don't mess with Charleston White. I don't. So you ain't got to worry about that. I mean, this guy's talking about he gonna Trayvon Martin, T.I.'s son. I mean, just all reckless talk. Makes no damn sense. Uh-oh, I think they've arrived. Yep, they have arrived. Now the delivery people have arrived. I got papers to sign and things to get into my home. So I'll answer the rest of your questions later. You got one about Isaiah Thomas. Of course, Isaiah Thomas is the greatest player of all time. What would he be jealous of? The fact that he's already won his thing, talking about he's jealous. Jealous of what? He's done things that Michael Jordan hadn't done. He's the only man to consistently beat Michael Jordan. So I don't understand. So on that note, it's your boy Cino saying, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Shouts out to O.J. Simpson, at Kwame Brown Bus Life, and at Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0. Welcome to HD TV, Ticket TV. See Hulk Jose Rodriguez, and I'm out.